So you could imagine a conversation literally between two brethren, Christian faiths, kind of discussing, and then the other person, first naming John, then to explain to Matthew or Mark that I'm really trusting God. I'm expectant of this particular desire of mine and the rest. And then John decided to say, after Mark explaining to John this are his expectation of what he's trusting God to really come true for him, then John tend to kind of simply to sound encouraging and to align with the desires of Mark. Say, of course, God can do. And to me, I feel God will do has more weight than this statement of God can do. In its entirety, I'm not saying it's wrong, but I feel there is a huge difference between God can do and God will do. Let me explain what I really think. I mean, this has to be my perspective, but according and by the integrity of God's word. So when an individual literally says God can do, can is more like a state of probability, right? So this simply means that the capacity of this person really delivering or doing this is relative. It's so not absolute. But when we say God will do, there's some level or there's a sense of absoluteness. God will do. I believe saying God will do is pegged from the revelatory and light an individual has actually gotten from God's word, because you are so sure that God will do this according to his will. That assurance must actually respond to a few questions. For instance, why do you think God will do? So does it mean that, are you sure that God has done this before? If your answer is yes, then one has to be absolute in such statement that God will do. And the next question will sound like, has God changed? If God hasn't changed, and by the integrity of God's word, he said, God is the same yesterday, today, and forever. And what he did, the same thing that Mark was actually expectant of, he is able to also do same thing. So if your answer is know that God doesn't change, then yes, God will do. And second, the third question to really ask is, does God really love or care about me? Of course, God cares about you. If that assurance is clear,